Okay, this is for lesson 7, session 4. It's about estimating. I just put together this little cheat sheet for you. You can take a screenshot. I put this together because it just briefly explains the two different estimating strategies that you're going to want to use. Now remember, estimating means about. So you're getting close to the actual number, but not the actual number. We don't want the actual number, okay? We want an estimate. We want to get about what was the answer. So here's a little cheat sheet. So we're going to use the number 52 minus 18. The first strategy that we're going to use is estimating both numbers. Okay, so here's our problem, 52 minus 18. We're going to draw like a little number line, and we're going to put 52 right here. And you have to tell me, what is the number, the 10, the number that ends in a 0, that comes after 52? The number that comes after 52 that ends in a 0 is 60. Then I need you to tell me, what is the 10 that comes before 52? So it ends in a 0. That would be 50. Now I'm going to determine which number I need to use to estimate. So I'm going to look here and I'm going to say 50 to 52 is 2 jumps. If I go from 52 to 60, that is 8 jumps. So I know that it is closer to 50. So I circle 50, okay, and I'm going to write it right here. Then I'm going to do the same thing for my second number, 18. Put 18 right here. What is the 10 that comes after 18? So a 10, remember, is a number that ends in a 0. So the 10 that comes after 18 is 20. Okay, now you need to figure out what is the 10 that comes before 18. So the 10, remember, ends in a 0. So what is the 10 that comes before 18? It is 18. Now determine how many jumps does it take you to get from 10 to 18. We know that it is 8. To get from 18 to 20, we know that that is only 2 jumps. So we want to go with the number that it is closer to. So we know it is closer to 20. And you write that number here. Then you go 50 minus 20 equals 30. So remember, 0 and 0 is 0. Then 5 minus 2 is 3. So your answer is going to be 30 when you estimate both numbers. Now you can also use a quick draw to determine what number is closest to. So I drew 52, and by looking at this, I can tell that there's not a lot of ones. So it's going to be closer to 50. So I draw 18. Oh man, I've got a lot of ones right here. So I know it's going to be closer to 20. So these two numbers are the numbers you're going to use, and you're going to write them right here and subtract just like we did above. Okay, so whichever one they like to do is fine. Okay, the last thing, the 10 closest to the second number. So you're not doing both numbers this time. You're only doing the second number. The first number will stay the same. So you'll do the same thing as we did up here. You'll do it again for 18. And again, we know that it's 20 because we figured that out up here. So you're going to go 52 minus 20 equals, so your ones places first. 2 minus 0 is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3, and that is your answer. So those are both estimates. Now I find on the homework, a lot of times people are just giving me the actual answer. I don't want the actual answer. This is an estimate, okay? Take a screenshot of that for your reference. Okay, your fluency for session 4 is a little confusing for some. So remember, please read the directions. The top part is estimate with the difference. Use an easier number close to the second number. So if you look at this one, we're estimating the difference of 53 and 38. 53 is right here, so 53 stays the same. Minus 38, we are estimating the second number. So again, I draw my number line and I write 38 here. What is the 10 that comes after 38? 40. Then we need to do this one. What is the 10 that comes before 38? It's 30. Then determine how many jumps between each one. We know that 2 is less, so we're going to go with 40. So I'm going to write 40 right here, and I'm going to go 53 minus 40. Take your ones. 3 minus 0 is 3. 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, you're going to do the same thing for 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to estimate that second number. Okay, so I've kind of started this one here. So we're going to estimate the 42. You write 42 right here. What is the 10 that comes after 42? 50. What is the 10 that comes right before 42? 40. Determine the jumps and tell me which one is it closest to, and then write that number. Is it 40 or is it going to be 50? Write that number right here and subtract. Down here, you're going to use the easier number for both numbers, meaning you're going to draw this line for both of your numbers. Here's 84, and we know this is 4 jumps, and we know that this one will be 6 jumps, so I'm going to use 80. So I'll write 80 right here. Here's 57. The 10 that comes after is 60, and that is 3 jumps. The 10 that comes before 57 is 50. How many jumps is it between the two numbers? It is 7. I know that 3 is a smaller number, so 57 is closer to 60, so I'm going to use 60. I'm going to write that right there. Now I'm going to subtract. 0 and 0 is 0. 8 minus 6 is 2, and that's your answer. And you're going to estimate for both numbers on 5, 6, 7. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know.